What's going on, guys, and welcome to another Airsoft Megastore video. I read your comments from the FAL video, which you can see here, but I did want to bring a newer product since some of you were asking for some newer guns. So today we're going to be taking a look at the KWA ATP-SE, which is the updated gas blowback full auto pistol, and this thing is awesome. So starting off with the construction of this gun, the slide is a full metal slide, and you do have these upper serrations on the rear of the slide for a little bit easier handling. So if you're wearing gloves, you can get a nice solid lock on there. Now the lower is a polymer lower, but you don't really notice any lack of quality here. It's a really nice, solid, sturdy polymer. And the gun does come with two back straps for the grip. I have installed here the low pro one. I have a little bit smaller hands, and I really like to be able to get my hand around the grip. But the other one here, it's just a simple switch out of a pin, and you can install the larger one. So if you have a larger hand,
look at those hands.
You're gonna wanna have that on the gun to have a nice solid grip. And that's a really nice touch from KWA to allow shooters that customizability for the pistol. Now this is a full auto pistol, so in terms of weapons manipulation, the gun actually has two different safeties. You do have the safety up here on the slide, and this is both your fire selector, and when it's in this middle position here, the gun is on safe. But you also have a trigger safety here, and you'll kind of notice that if I try to pull the trigger and I'm not actually depressing the trigger fully, it's not going to fire. And that's a really nice touch, because when you're on the field and maybe you don't necessarily want to always have to switch the upper lever here, that's going to prevent some accidental discharge. So again, a really nice touch by KWA. Now the other nice touch that I really like is to have the threads on the outside of the barrel for the operator's pleasure. So that you can put on your barrel extensions and all of that kind of stuff without having to remove any kind of bulky plastic tip. And that is a really nice thing, as we all know, because now you don't have to go in and mess with any glue or anything gross like that. And for those of you who operate on an everyday level, they also have this nice front rail here that you can throw on any flashlights or lasers. Once again, for the operator's pleasure. And that's going to be a really nice touch, because you're able to have both kind of like a multi-purpose light on here with a potential barrel extension. You can really set this thing up to both look and function really well. Now the magazine is a 23 round double stack magazine, and the one thing you should know, and this is more for those newer players, is that you will need to remove the base plate of the mag to get to the gas intake here. But that's just a simple, you pull this down and this actually just comes off really easily, and you can load it with green gas. So for those of you new players, just keep that in mind as you're loading your gun. Well guys, I hope this has been a helpful overview of the new ATP-SE full auto. Keep in mind, you will go through 23 rounds very quickly, so you might want to pick up a couple of extra mags, but overall this is an awesome sidearm, and I definitely recommend it. If you have any questions, any specific guns that you would like to see us review or look at, please let us know in the comments below. We always like hearing from you, and as always guys, thanks for watching.